Seattle has now gone more than a week without measurable rain. Will that dry spell continue? Adam Claiborne, what do you think?
Hey, yeah, so we got our latest drought monitor released earlier this morning. Check it out. This is from what we had gained from the past week as far as any sort of additional rainfall and how that factored into the moisture in the soil. And check out this break right here in the moderate drought that you're seeing in central Washington. That wasn't there last week. Plus, we're noticing a bit of an open area for the abnormally dry soil. So we did see some improvements as I go ahead and I advance it to last week's release. Yeah, you can tell that it was filled in, and it's also seeing that the abnormally dry soil was all the way up to the Canadian border. So we had some showers and storms that helped out with that. And, you know, the farther and deeper we go into July and the deeper we can get into the month and into fire season without seeing anything flaming up here early on, the better. We'll continue to see how things do shape up, though, as it looks like things are going to be dry here for the next few days. And also, when it does start to dry out, that grass pollen sometimes does start to go up. So it's around moderate levels, although a lot of the trees and the weeds now done with its pollinating for the time being. So just keep an eye out. If you're a little more sensitive to that pollen, you might want to make sure to take whatever precautions that you need before you head out the door. Headlines here as we go throughout the next few days. It's staying sunny and summer-like today. It's going to be another gorgeous afternoon. Now by tomorrow, we're going to have more clouds, and out closer to the coast, that will mean a few more showers starting to head their way in here. Cooler weekend ahead with more clouds. There'll be more of a mixture of sunny clouds, but definitely not quite as sunny as today. Speaking of that weekend forecast, we'll go from the highs in those upper 70s to more than lower 70s by Saturday and Sunday, as we'll see more clouds earlier on Saturday. Then they'll start to give way to more sunshine. Today, though, sunnier skies helping us up to around 80 degrees. We'll start to see those numbers fall back off into the 50s. You can see no clouds really expected earlier on into the night. After 1 to 2 a.m., I do think we are going to start to see more of that cloud coverage in place as this system starts to head its way to us. Some clouds off over the Pacific right now, pretty close to the coast, but those are going to start to work their way in by late tonight, and that's going to lead to what we're going to see on into later on this evening. Here we are at 10 o'clock. You can start to see some of those clouds already developing here across the Olympic Peninsula, and then we go into tomorrow morning. This is 6 o'clock. Cloudier skies even all the way into parts of Puget Sound, and for more of the foothills, there will be more of a break in the clouds, so not completely overcast, but out closer to the coast, deeper moisture, areas of rain possible over that way, but that's where it's going to stay. You can't see really much of a eastward sort of headway with any of that shower activity. Here over the Kitsap Peninsula and Puget Sound, I think we're going to stay dry as we head on into the day tomorrow. Definitely staying dry today. Beautiful again, maybe a bit cooler up here across the islands and northern interior for highs in the 60s and the low 70s. Upper 70s, lower 80s, Bellevue up to 82. Renton hitting 82 degrees. South Sound seeing highs around more of those upper 70s to lower 80s. 80 in Olympia, Yelm hitting 81 degrees. The coast seeing more 60s over that way. Aberdeen at 71. You go across southwest interior, we could see a few 80s there, and then a lot of heat baking the central and eastern part of the state. Again, 90s, upper 80s, and close to 100 in Tri-Cities. Here's your forecasted lows tonight. We drop down between the low to mid 50s. Then tomorrow we top off at 78, 73 on Saturday as we cool down over the weekend. 80s back by Tuesday.